Hey there guys, Sentiment3 here,
And Barman now.
and welcome back to Pikmin 3.
We're actually continuing this.
Indeed.
Oh, look at that. I'm really happy how the graphics have come along. I mean, look at that water. Just look at it.
It looks amazing!
Also with the Pikmin just walking or flying by.
Oh yeah, that's the new flying type Pikmin.
They'll be, I think they're the last Pikmin. There, we'll get to that later.
Indeed.
But we won't see them for a little bit.
Alright.
Oh, actually, you can buy missions. Or download them, I guess. I mean, this is how the system works in terms of daytime. Basically, you can go back in time, but you delete everything that originally comes after it.
Okay.
So, if you were to complete the game and then want to go back, you would have to go back before you actually completed the game.
Wow.
It's odd, but as long as you have enough food, you should be fine. It definitely helps if you screwed up, you don't have enough food, you can just go back in time before you die of starvation.
Indeed.
Last time we left off, we completed the first bit of the first level, and now we're heading to try and save Brittany, who is our second spaceship mate. And in the classic stage of Garden of Hope.
Indeed.
Okay, I better get the stylus out.
Right. I'm curious, does the Garden of Hope change at all since?
Oh, I think it's definitely. Well, I don't know because I don't remember the level exactly from the Pikmin games, but I'm assuming it's changed definitely.
And you have 2 juice left.
That basically means 2 days worth of rations.
Indeed. And we have the onion.
Yeah, there is an interesting fact that you could have noticed by now, but I'm going to leave it to you to see if you actually spot it.
I probably won't.
Well, let's have a look. Let's just look at the landing site for a second.
Yeah.
Notice anything different?
No.
Okay, well then you'll spot it later.
I probably will, but
okay, so I just
for
do it
now.
that way. Man, this control scheme's going to get weird. At least the game's paused while that happens.
Yeah.
Pikminology, you too. He just made his own.
I find it quite interesting how they how they do this, like, kind of thing, wants to tell you stuff.
Okay, and if you've noticed, we actually have our time limit now.
Oh yes, indeed we do.
Okay, you take care of that.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you could do it now, you probably can. Was it called Nectar?
Nectar?
Oh, I forget what they call it. Basically, you can evolve the Pikmin into bud Pikmins and then flower Pikmins.
Oh yeah, usually you would do that from Nectar or just by how old the Pikmin is. You could leave them underground, I guess. But at this point, I just want to get this stuff done because I do want to accomplish some stuff within the first day.
Okay.
Okay.
A data file.
Yeah, but now was enough Pikmin to do all of them. Okay. When Pikmin transport all the fragments, they'll go around where the planet. Basically, when the Pikmin have done placing all the fragments they need to, they'll come back to the direct spot where all the fragments once were.
Okay.
It's kind of annoying because if you send them really far away, because they'll go all the way back. Anyway, we didn't have enough, so we're going to have to find the next location. I just want to get these Pikmin. Because I think we'll need to. Yep, we need to. That's why targeting can be quite helpful. Because one thing I think I had trouble with in the game when I played it is because sometimes I missed the target quite often.
Okay.
And charge just generally helps when you're having to little tasks like that. So you could just do it all at once rather than just having to wait to throw them and stuff. Okay, my aim's a little bit better.
Indeed.
Okay, there's nothing else here, so we definitely needed to get the bridge done. And I can't actually hear the bridge if it's been done or not because sound's off. Yeah, but yeah, it's been done by the looks of it.
Yeah, the main reason again sounds off because obviously we don't want to create echoes and whatnot.
And the thing is right next to the thing.
Yeah.
I could have technically worn earplugs, but I guess they aren't. Oh god, this thing.
Rush it from the bum. Bum rush it. That sounds like a strategy.
Now here's an interesting mechanic. When the going gets tough, retreat to a hiding place and wait. Oh, wait, so literally you can actually hide Pikmin underneath these kind of terrain.
Oh, I think that's new actually for this game.
I think so.
Bum rush it. Oh. Okay.
Oh god, it actually woke up.
Ew.
Oh god, don't eat it! No! Oh, we were so close to killing it. Look how much HP it's got.
Did you lose a Pikmin?
No, I don't think we've that. Oh god.
No.
Oh god, if I had the roller there, maybe I could have done it. Okay, I definitely lost one that time. I think I pretty much lost one there.
I think you lost two actually.
Well, thankfully, as horrible as this sounds, I'll definitely be able to replace it, thankfully.
Indeed. But those two brave souls are dead now.
You say that, and yet they don't have a mind.
True.
Let me check just quickly if we did lose. Actually, it doesn't show. It'll show me at the end, I guess. It doesn't show me through the stats thing. Yeah, I'll definitely. Okay, I don't think we want to touch that.
Probably for yellow Pikmin.
Most likely. Not really spoilers, is it? Because anyone who's played a Pikmin game knows.
Well, also that, but it also does say on the back of the box, so it's kind of an obvious.
True, but how many people read the manual or read the back of the box?
True. I only read the back of the box when I'm going to buy a game.
Okay, we can't go that way yet, either. But we should be able to soon, I think.
What, they're like invisible Pikmin?
No. And I don't think invisible Pikmin could go through a glass wall either.
True.
We'll just send a couple to go and do this kind of stuff.
So, how do you usually spend your, I guess, technically first day?
At this point, we just want to get a general nice big Pikmin operation over because literally the mission's right over there.
Okay.
And remember when you said how exactly she would survive and all that? Oh wait, that was Alex. Remember we said we left her on the ground and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing that's what she did. She built herself a shelter. So Pikmin apparently can't do that. Oh, sorry about that. I was taking a little nap, so you close by? Why wasn't I moving, you ask? Well, you know me. I can sleep anywhere. But never mind that. Listen, I discovered what looks like a huge piece of fruit. It's over there. I'm kind of stuck here for the time being. Can you go and check it out for me? Okay, so she's in a nice. You can see what she means. She's in an isolated environment, isn't she?
Yeah.
Anyway, Pikmin. Oh yeah, just so you know, the Pikmin can be safe if as long as we're in the boundary of the onion. So that's why I'm not too worried about those guys I sent back.
Okay.
How am I going to move it? Right, the giant corpse we sent earlier. Okay, I said it's few too many, but yeah.
Also, isn't it that if there's a mobile amount of Pikmin on there, it just carries it back faster?
Yeah, it does. Sometimes. Anyway, we can't have to proceed, so we're going in here. And okay, I know for a fact that something's just going to drop down on top of us.
It's just asking for it.
And you can see what's in there, can't you?
An onion.
Now, to be fair, this monster is not that deadly, I think. It just has an odd moveset.
So what does it do then, and what's the best way to defeat
Essentially, it tries to drown your Pikmin inside you. I don't think it actually kills them, because Oh god, set the Pikmin there. Screen. Oh, there's. I'm just gonna switch it. Oh, I can't do that.
So basically analyzing. Oh, I see. So you collect fruit to create rations.
Essentially. Now that was obviously a strawberry, but they call it sunseed berry. But Pictonite to you, this is a seed-bearing fruit mating coefficient on Kupai possible. Okay, so that's basically their mission. They're trying to get fruits which have seed-bearing, so they actually can grow it on their own planet. So they've kind of done what you're doing too. Anyway, apparently their rations is juice rather than meat or anything like that. And sadly, that was only one ration of fruit. And now we get the fruit file as our final application, thankfully.
Okay.
So now we're done with all that installing stuff. Now let's go back to actually killing this thing. And apparently Brittany is the biologist here, the botanist. Anyway, thing's nearly dead. Die! Anyway, I don't think that one was harmful at all. Anyway, first, this is interesting. Our new Pikmin.
Rock Pikmin.
Yeah, because they're essentially rocks.
Rock on.
Bear with that, what I could come up with. Anyway. Essentially, the Pikmin is just doing. You say that, and yet they're just throwing themselves. Now, funny thing is, these guys can actually just do more damage if you just do this. Like, literally, throwing them is devastating. You know how, like, if you throw things on top of my enemies, it does more damage?
Yeah.
These guys will do tons of damage if you throw them. The only disadvantage is I think they're a little bit heavier.
They remind me actually a lot of the purple Pikmin.
Okay. Oh god. That was unexpected, I will give you that. Did not expect that.
To be honest with you, I actually thought it was going to land on them and actually kill them.
To be fair, that would be the dick move. And also, that's actually another interesting feature at Rock Pikmin. They can't be crushed.
Huh.
So literally, they could get run over by a boulder and it would not kill them.
They're invincible, damn it.
No, they're not. They can still be eaten, somehow.
Must be like the most unappetizing thing to actually eat.
Okay, that's how I do it. I just need to press the control pad to, oh, wrong Pikmin. But basically I need to learn how to swap these guys back and forth now. And essentially once you throw them, they'll just start bashing the thing on their own. Die!
Data file.
This is probably more about Rock Pikmin. New sprouts will be the same number of colours. Yep. Okay, so basically, if let's say I had 3 Pikmin, or I had 2 different types of Pikmin carrying something. If one of them was rock, I guess. I don't know why they just don't call them grey or black. But basically, if I would have 2 grey Pikmin, rock Pikmin carrying something, and then 1 red, it would go back to the grey one, and you kind of get the idea, right? Basically, the spawns would be grey because there's more grey ones carrying the thing.
Yeah, I think that's been a basic thing throughout all Pikmin games.
I don't know because remember they had individual onions. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I'll need to bring that up later.
Bring what thing up?
That was kind of what I was hinting about earlier, but you'll see by the end of this day, which we are currently halfway through at this point. So what am I getting moving? We have our Pikmin, so now we can go actually sort out what to do next. Because Rock Pikmin can smash through that thing. See?
Indeed. Well, it kind of made sense. I mean, that you would get a Pikmin to actually smash that.
Yep. Okay, was this one of those odd... Yeah, basically explaining how you rock Pikmin can literally crush things.
Hey, where'd you get the materials to do this?
Switch to what?
What?
Switch to get the materials, did you say?
No, like, you know there's the wood that she has there. Where'd you get the wood, like, did she build it herself, or?
Oh, you mean the glass? Oh, you mean those little tree bits there?
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably made that herself. Yeah, that thing was the only thing that was keeping you from the predators outside as well. It looked like I was leading a little mini army.
Yeah.
And her first reaction to the Pikmin is, they're cute.
I wouldn't say that.
Also, remember the fruit she mentioned? That's what she was talking about.
Oh, right, the lemon.
Yep.
I wonder what they called it.
We'll see in a minute. Okay, now there's an interesting feature. This is what makes this game quite unique. Basically, you know how you basically can do that.
Uh-huh.
So let's give her a couple of Pikmin. Okay. Now we can switch, but now we can actually switch teammates. So literally, here's one function you can do. Let's say you had a really large gap, like right now. Basically, I could throw someone up there with Pikmin, and then switch, and she could throw the Pikmin as well.
Okay.
So literally, it's like a double operation, basically. And one more for good measures. So that's the feature of the game. I mean, you could kind of do it with the second one, but this one's a bit more advanced because you will eventually be able to do it with 3 people. Imagine the travelling possibilities.
Indeed.
Anyway, oh, these guys. Okay, these guys I don't think are that harmful, but they can do an interesting thing. Just trying to get them. Oop. Flower blocking my path. Anyway, I'll let the rock Pikmin carry that up so we can get a bigger population.
So how many rock Pikmin do you plan on getting?
At this point, as many as possible. I'm just doing it so when I have... hold on. Okay, I'll just send the rock Pikmin to do that while I get the red ones to do... Also, I'll crush these just see if there's anything in there. Okay, they need a hand. Okay, the reds are carrying... Ah, there we go.
And we have a strawberry.
Okay, I'm pretty sure of that. There we go.
Hey, we never finished building that bridge, did we?
We did, actually. This is a
we
different one. See, there's one right there.
Oh.
This is going to be our shortcut.
I for some reason thought we'd just stop building the bridge.
Well, we did cross it, remember? I'm just trying to see if there's any... Yep, there's more.
See how much I'm paying attention, guys.
Okay, I better get the rest of these guys too. But yeah, as you can see, basically they're heading back to where they originally got the shards.
Yeah. Does that ever become a helpful feature for you, or do you find it...
It can, but sometimes I find it a bit annoying because sometimes they can go right back to dangerous territory.
Ah, okay.
And there was a data file, so let's grab that. Yeah, the eyes are the weak points. We're supposed to aim for those tiny little weak spots. And then let me just quickly check the map. Oh, wait, I can't check the map like this, can I? Okay, you say that. So you're telling me if a Pikmin's not within the vicinity of an onion, they will instantly just get killed by something?
Clearly.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure we have all our Pikmin. Just need to check. Okay, there's 10 that's apparently somewhere. Oh, those are the ones I think carrying back the fruit and stuff. There we go. There's 7 Pikmin unattended somewhere. That's not helpful. Okay, now it's back to 0. Okay, I know that the rock Pikmin are back where they originally belonged, you know, back at their onion. So let's put these guys away for the time being. And obviously the rock Pikmin stay with me because this is their onion. Guess I might as well break this, won't I?
Indeed.
Sure, take a while to break it by themselves, aren't they?
Yep.
Come on, smash it harder! Okay, I won't go that way for the moment, but... Oh, I know what that is.
What's
There's
that?
a signal coming from here. It must be apparently, he obviously assumes it's the captain. Because it's a signal. Which is the logical sense, I guess. Now, I can't go there right away, mostly because I don't have any proper red Pikmin with me at this direct point.
Well, not only that, but...
It's not much, there's barely enough time as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, basically this is how you can split the team up, but it's not exactly that good, because you can, if you just switch, you can sometimes leave your Pikmin in imminent danger. Anyway, these are fiery blowhogs, which are obviously fire ones. Now, I'm pretty sure I could kill these with 4 Pikmin, but I'm kind of worried that it might burn the... Okay, now here's an interesting fact that rock Pik... Oh, God. That was what I was afraid of. Now, here's an interesting fact. You know how Pikmin usually, how would I put it? You know, they basically jump onto oh, God.
Okay.
They basically... Oh, the thing's not dead yet. It's got a slimmer of health. I can't carry that back. But basically, you know how Pikmin jump onto enemies and then they cling onto them?
Yep.
Well, yes. Rock Pikmin can't do that. Mostly because they've probably got so skinny arms. Basically, they just act like... It's basically like literally throwing rocks at something. They'll just bounce off it, and then it'll just keep smashing it. While other Pikmin jump onto a thing and just start smacking it.
Okay. Whew.
Anyway, that's day 2.
Indeed. Do you want to do another day, or would you want to end it in one recording?
Probably end it, because the next bit probably might take a while. I don't think I'll be able to get the whole thing. Anyway, you might want to watch this bit. Okay, remember in the old game that the onions would always fly up with you, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch this. You did not see that coming, did you?
What?
Basically, what I was hinting at earlier is because remember the landing sites?
Yeah.
And in the original game, all 3 onions would land at the landing site.
Yeah.
There was not the point I was trying to hint at was there was not enough space for 5 different onions to be down there.
Okay.
So what I was hinting at was, how do all the onions get down there? The thing that they've done with this is that all the onions mix together, and that's also what relates to the number of Pikmin holding a thing, because since they don't go to individual onions, it will go to the one onion. So so you want to choose which onion Pikmin type you want to cultivate more. So that's why you need to get the numbers right.
Okay.
Anyway, for this we got some strawberry. I think we got 2 strawberries and a onion, which is called the Face Sprinkler.
They've always loved their names.
Well, to be fair, an onion would make your face wrinkle. Anyway, let's see how many rations this gives us. Because one piece of fruit doesn't always necessarily mean one ration. See? And this lemon gave us 2 rations. Oh, well, 1.5 actually. And this is what I love. They actually mix them together. Oh, come on, that is an interesting mechanic.
Yeah, I mean it is, I just didn't expect it.
Strawberry and lemon, I would love that, to be honest.
Maybe you should try that sometime.
Al can make do with a slightly smaller proportion. She might be the botanist of this group, but basically she is greedy.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I still haven't used up all the old rations yet, but yeah. So yeah, we have enough to last us for a little while. Yikes. Look at the red drop.
Oh.
We basically lost 4 Pikmin to that thing. Well, that shouldn't happen now that we've got the rock Pikmin, because they can take things out much quicker now.
True, and you know, I mean now, to be fair, 4 is not that bad. Even though, preferably not to lose any.
Well, we'll probably will lose some for the boss fights, but I'll try and be careful. It's just time I'll be worried about. Anyway, that's day 2, so I think we'll cut it apart there.
Indeed, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.